What's going on YouTube? My name is Michael Mitchell, aka DollarMike. You probably know this, but if you don't, that's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. So, I've been gone for some time once again. I'm almost done my semester in school, so that's why I've been gone for so long. But regardless, nobody cares about that except for me. So let's just jump right into the video. And of course, you can see the title, you can read. It is about how to save money on gas. So let's just jump right into it. So I don't know what's been going on recently, but gas prices pretty much everywhere have been on the rise. And personally, I'm not a fan, and I don't have a Tesla, so it's not a good look. Essentially, it's not a good look. But regardless, gas prices in Cali are like $5. Gas prices here, just for like regular gas, is almost $3. And I'm fed up, I'm not trying to pay that price. So I'm gonna give you some tips that I use to help save money on some gas, and maybe you could drop some tips for yourself in the comment section. Let's get right to it. My first tip is actually to never fill up or get gas essentially at all near highways. Now, the reason for that is obviously it's a highway. Obviously, if you're traveling somewhere, you need some gas, you're gonna get off the highway and you're gonna get some gas. There's no gas stations on the highway. That wouldn't make much sense. So you get off the highway to go get that gas, and the gas is probably a hefty little penny. I actually live about 5 minutes from a highway, and it's like 5 gas stations right next to that highway. And literally the gas prices are about 15 to 20 cents higher than the places I usually go to that are close to me as well, just to get the same gas. Does not matter. But all in all, don't get gas anywhere near a highway because you will pay extra every single time. My next tip, tip number 2, is to never fill up when you're almost empty. The reason you should really never fill up your gas when you're almost empty is for the simple reason of that. Literally the simple reason of what I just said. The reason you shouldn't fill up when you're almost empty is because you're almost empty. If you fill up your tank of gas when you're almost empty, then you're pretty much forced to go to the gas station. So you pretty much might not have time to actually go around and find a better price for gas, or use any type of thing to find a better price for gas, and you have to get the gas that's closest to you because you don't have any gas to get you any further to get any cheaper gas. So always be mindful. I usually fill up usually around half a tank or about a quarter of a tank left. But if you're almost empty, I mean, I know the sayings, if you trust your car, all that good jazz, you know. If you fill up when you're almost empty, you can do that, but you might be paying a little bit more because you might need that gas right away instead of going, you know, a couple miles maybe and filling it up for about 10 to 15 cents cheaper. It's possible. You never know. My third tip to save on gas is actually just watch the way you drive. I speed. Occasionally, I speed. I don't really excessively brake, but that's also a way to save money. Essentially, just take it slow, take it easy, take it steady. When you're speeding, you're gonna burn more gas. When you're excessively braking, you're gonna burn more gas because you have to use more of that gas to stop on time so you don't hit anybody else. So just take your time. If you're in a rush or something, I understand. Sometimes it happens, you're in a rush, you're speeding, whatever. But that doesn't mean make that like a normal habit. Don't drive around speeding. I mean, number one, it's illegal. Number 2, it's not really safe for you or anybody you could possibly hit. So just take your time. That's pretty much all I got for you. So my 4th tip is actually to track your mileage. Tracking your mileage could be if you're in business for yourself, or tracking your mileage just for, I guess, just for your own sake of knowing how much miles per gallon you may get on your own tank. So you just know that if your car doesn't automatically tell you. Regardless, if you are in business for yourself, tracking your mileage is a pretty important thing because you can write all that mileage off when it comes to tax time. So if you write that mileage off, you're all good. For instance, when I DoorDash, I always make sure I track my mileage because all those miles that I drive doing DoorDash, I can write off when it comes to tax time. I give that to my CPA or whoever tax professional you would go to, or if you do your taxes yourself, I'm pretty sure you probably know how to fill that information out yourself. But regardless, an app called Everlance, if you don't want to track your mileage personally, which is a little bit tedious, an app called Everlance will actually track the miles for you. So it'll actually know when you get in the car, it'll know when you start driving, it'll show you where you went from the to and the from, all that good jazz. It all tracks it for you. All you have to do is categorize it anytime you want later on. That way you can categorize some as personal, you can categorize some as your commute, or you can categorize the last one as when you're working, for instance, doing DoorDash like I do. That's simple. My 5th tip to save on gas is actually to use someone else's membership. So places like Costco, I think some BJ's and Sam's Club all offer memberships. They offer memberships for, you know, people to get in the store earlier so they can get like bulk. They usually sell bulk items. So like if you want like, I don't know, like a 60 count of like Skittles or something. Those memberships usually come with gas perks. So they usually have gas stations at those places, at Sam's Club, BJ's, or Costco, and the gas is usually discounted. You may not have a membership, or your parents may, who knows? Just ask and find out. But regardless, even if maybe one of your friends had a membership, you can ask them, could you just borrow their card for the day? Some places I think check. I think Costco might actually check, but I know for sure Sam's Club doesn't check because I've been using them for years. So basically, you would grab their card so you can go and fill up gas, and you can probably get the gas for about 10 cents cheaper. My last tip for saving gas is actually one I use every single time I go fill up, no matter where I am. Every single time I use this method, or I guess app, because you know I'm good on apps. I love apps. I'm good on apps. There's plenty of apps out there that actually help you, find cheap gas, but the one I use is actually GasBuddy. It's called GasBuddy. Just said it. They basically show you all the gas stations in the area. It tells you the prices of the gas stations. It's a free app, and it'll tell you, like I said, the prices of the gas, the ones closest to you, regular, premium, E85, whatever you got. Maybe you have a sports car, I don't know, diesel, all that good jazz. It tells you all the prices there. You never need to know. It's always on the app. And the thing about it is, it's free because it's all updated by people that use the app. So for instance, if I go to the gas station and I see the gas at, Sunoco. I see the gas at Sunoco is $2.47, but the app says $2.49. I can go in and update it and be like, oh yeah, they just updated the gas prices. It's only $2.47 now. So boom, there it is on the app, and it's $2.47. And this is updated locally by, I'm pretty sure, thousands of people. And they also offer a debit card. I think it's some type of debit card, some type of checking account, basically. I haven't really looked into it, but if you want me to do a video on it, I will. Basically, essentially, if you use the card, you essentially get, I think, 10 to 15 cents off the first time you use the card for your gas, and then every time after that, you get 5 cents off every single time you fill up, as long as you're using that card. So if you want me to do a video onto that, you want me to look into that, I definitely will. If you definitely want me to do something like that, just see if you can get this video to 10 likes. If you can get this video to 10 likes, I'll see what I can do. Probably will get the card. See how it works, let you guys know. I can test it out for you so you don't have to. That simple. So that is actually it for today's video. I will have plenty more coming out. My semester is almost over. I do have one more semester before I get my degree. But regardless, you guys know this. I have plenty of videos. I'm here to help you save $1 or $2. My name is DollarMike, aka Michael Mitchell. Thank you for watching this video. Check out the savings links down in the description. Oh, by the way, if you're using the Qapital app and you invite 7 people this month, I believe it's 7, you'll get $750. So if you're using the Qapital app and you invite 7 people, like I said before, you invite 7 people, they'll give you $750 towards any of your goals, or just $750 to you for you just to take out and just put into your own account, because who cares? Regardless, that's all for today's video. That's all I got. I will be back with way more. I always will. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video. I'm out.